Alfredo cheese is for the cooking time. Okay, and again, we're just gonna, I'm just using my steak knife. It's just simpler. I'm just gonna let it go in there. Look at that thick, wonderful cheese, Alfredo sauce. Delicious, delicious, delicious. And it's pre-portioned. You don't have to go buy it all. You just, it's your dinner tonight. And the whole reason I did 2 of them is it's dinner tomorrow night. I know. Am I getting lazy in my old age or what? There we go. My hands, normally I would stop and dry my hands, but I'm trying to hurry. There. Just push that in there. Again, now we're just going to stir it around again. And once this is through melding together, which really is less than 5 minutes if you want to be honest about it, you're done. And you can just plate it and put the Parmesan cheese on top. But I'll just tell you the truth. I like to let this simmer while I make the house smell good. And if you want to let it simmer a while and you're like, well, Beth, won't that make a mess? Well, it will if you don't. And again, look at all this mess. You know what I'm going to do with that? Put it back in this box and throw it in the trash. And I'm done. Actually, I'm going to put it in the bag and throw it in the trash. And I'm done. My kitchen is almost completely cleaned up as soon as I finish off what I'm going to do with those lemons. Y'all, who has that? That's so cool. Easy cleanup, easy cooking. You actually did put it together yourself, and so yes, you actually cooked, but you didn't have to go grocery shopping. You didn't have to go having stuff shipped in. You didn't have to do any of that. And you've got what you need right here to finish. You've got your little Parmesan cheese you're going to sprinkle on top when I plate it. I have an extra piece of chicken. I wonder if I'll just throw that in there. If it wasn't spicy, I would. But it would be a little too spicy then. So look at this. Can you see? Hold on. Let me stir it up good, and then I'm just going to put it right in screen and let you just see how, oh my gosh, how delicious. You can add some pepper. You can, fresh ground pepper. I wouldn't add sodium. You don't need it. And the cheese is going to have sodium in it. You don't want to get too salty. If you want a saltier taste, no kidding, one of the best things that you can add for a saltier taste, my friends, is that Mrs. Dash. And like I said, I don't even add but a little bit right at the beginning. If you wanted to add a little pepper, you could, I guess. So I'm just going to add a little bit of pepper, just so you'll see the little black spickles, because that'll be pretty. Okay, look here. Is that delicious looking or what? And what the little cook you are, right? Oh, that looks good. Trying to get it close enough without spilling it. Isn't that yummy? Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and stir that around just a little more. And again, you can just pull the noodles up. Do it that way. Or you can just use a spatula or whatever you like to use to stir with. I'm not here to tell you how to do your kitchen. That's what I like to do. And now you can do a couple of things. You can put that on very low and just let it simmer. Put the lid on, let it simmer, and just really, really let it just stink the house up really, really good. And I'm going to go ahead over here. Let's do this. Get my. Yeah. By the way, it's always nice to put out a little something for the season. I always keep a little container for napkins, long napkins, dinner napkins like this. So you can do the square ones or the rectangle ones. I like the rectangle ones, and just put out on the table. Put this on the table so that you have whatever the season is, whether it's Christmas or this Thanksgiving time of year, this fall year that's starting to come up. I mean, maybe get more Thanksgiving-ish as the time goes on. Summer, there's all kinds of things, or seafood things, or in the spring, there's all kinds of bird and flower ones. I always go to Tuesday morning and buy up a bunch of these. Y'all seen those in my Tuesday morning haul videos. And this is a recent little, I think it's a rattan, is that what you call this? Holder. I've also got a black lacquer holder. I've also got a crystal holder. Have all kinds. And this is, for this time of year, I'm just going to use this little one. And I put that on the table with it. It just makes it look pretty. And I've also got a candle. And I don't use the candle because I don't want to mess up the smells. It's just for looks. But I don't want to mess up the smells from the kitchen with a candle. Unless it's scentless, which that's always nice if it's scentless. Or I also have some battery driven ones, y'all. And that's always even better. All right, that's enough pepper, Beth. You're going crazy. And I think also, just for pretty, I'm going to add just a little pinch more of this Mrs. Dash, and I'm done. Do you hear it? Just melding away, melding away. And over here, what I'm going to do, let me get one of those knives, and we're going to rinse it off real good. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to use that because that was meat. And I don't even care if it's cooked meat. Don't use any of your utensils crossing over to produce of any kind. So I'm just going to get out a fresh one. And we're going to just slice these, and I'm going to put them in a real pretty glass with some ice water. Ooh, that would be so nice. Ice water and lemon slices. Just gives a, you know, you want people to drink water more. I want my husband to. I need me to. And sometimes when you just make it prettier, whether you add some lemons or some limes, for this time of year it's pretty to do lemons, limes, or lemons and oranges, just the colors of the year. Always do the little end ones off somewhere else.